Yo, what's up, my people? It's your boy, Dan the Man, with my tainted quote of the week from Tainted Windows. Today's quote is, what's the source of your unhappiness? Remember last week we talked about what's the source of your happiness? We're going to stick to the same theme. Today's, what's the source of your unhappiness? Now, like last week, the source of your happiness, remember I said it can only come from within? It's the same with the source of your unhappiness. It can only come from within, but there's a twist. The source of your unhappiness can also come from other human beings. You get what I'm saying? That you get attached to your detriment. Like my bro Pat always says, get attached, but don't get attached like that. You get what I'm saying? Just don't get attached to the point where it's to your detriment. You get me? What do I say that? When you become so attached to another human being to the point where if they're no longer there, it could be your downfall. That could be the source of your unhappiness. Do you get what I'm saying? Even losing a loved one. I lost a loved one recently. You know what I'm saying? Someone that was really dear to me. And believe it or not, I broke down. I had a break. You know what I'm saying? I broke down that day, teary and everything, because the person was really dear to me. But my family, all my homeboys, my all homegirls will tell you, when I go through that type of moment there, it only lasts but a day. You get what I'm saying? I'll get it out my system, and once it's out my system, keep it moving. Because I'm sure even that person won't want me to stay in that sad state of mind. You get what I'm saying? You got to be strong mentally to know that life moves on, life goes on no matter what. It doesn't mean you forget the person, it just means that you got to move on with life and keep those people in your memory. You get what I'm saying? And when it comes to things like relationship breakdowns and separation, that even those people become so attached to another human being that even breaking up with a boyfriend or breaking up with a girlfriend can become the source of their downfall. And it shouldn't be. Do you get what I'm saying? Look, I've been there. Like I always say, I try to keep my tainted quote close to something that I can relate to. You get what I'm saying? That way you can't teach without being able to relate to what you're teaching people. Do you get what I'm saying? Like a small little example. My source of a breakdown back in the days, what taught me not to go through that again, was homeboys. When I was living down King's Cross, those who know, do you get what I'm saying? I went through it, bro, like, with the niggas I was around. And these were my niggas, everyday niggas, the type of niggas that I would jump off the pussy if I had to, if man called there was a situation, do you get what I'm saying, bro? And once my relationship with them man there broke up, I almost lost it, bro. Because these were my guys every day, do you get what I'm saying, bro? I almost lost it. I even gave up smoking weed because I felt like I was like, these are my guys, like, what's going on here? You get what I'm saying? There was a lot of politics going on at the time, but it just made me realise I will still love strong because man can't break the love, you get what I'm saying, bro? But I can never get attached to another human being again to the point where it's to my detriment if they're no longer here, do you get what I'm saying? Anyways, the series continues. Your boy Dan the Man, Tainted Quotes. Brr.